GamingBolt presents 15 things you need to know before you buy Jurassic World Evolution. The Jurassic Park property is one that lends itself to so many different kinds of experiences. They were, of course, books before being adapted for the big screen, but even as video games, the franchise holds so much potential. The upcoming Jurassic World Evolution looks to be making attempts at maximizing that potential by building a park management business simulation game, and it's definitely an idea that seems intriguing if handled correctly. And so far, it looks like that might just be the case. Here in this feature, we're going to take a look at 15 things that have got us quite excited about this game. Core gameplay loop. Jurassic World Evolution is going to be, first and foremost, a business simulation game, one that sees you creating, maintaining, and expanding your very own dinosaur theme park, sort of like a cross between Zoo Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and the Jurassic movies themselves. You'll be doing a number of things during the course of the developing of your park, which we will look into in greater detail in this feature, but the core of your experience will lie in how you balance between your park's three main departments, which will also shape how and in what direction your park progresses. Different departments. But what exactly will these three departments be? Each of them will be focused on a specific area of your theme park, namely science, security, and entertainment. Entertainment will see you building up the stuff that matters more to the visitors, from enclosures of dinosaurs to the actual theme park rides. Security will deal with, as the name suggests, the park's security, especially that of the enclosures of the dinosaurs, while the science department will almost act as the park's backbone, working on rearing new dinosaurs, unlocking new species, or even working on DNA splicing. As the park manager, you will be constantly pulled in three directions by these departments, and deciding how to balance between the three will hugely shape the direction and focus of your park. Contracts. How exactly will the interaction and interplay between these three departments manifest itself in terms of gameplay mechanics? Well, that will be done through contracts. Basically, each department will continuously give you new contracts based on their needs and goals for you to accomplish, and these will act as the main quests of the game, and completing these will not only progress your park in different ways, such as providing you with rewards and reputation in specific areas, but will also advance the narrative. Upgrading your park. Keeping all three departments happy and finishing tasks and contracts for each of them will be important in more ways than one, because this will also be how you upgrade your park, and striking the perfect balance between the three of them will be quite important. For instance, to be able to do anything, you will require loads of money, for which you will need to improve your park's entertainment department to attract visitors and guests. To keep them coming, though, you will need to make sure that your park isn't essentially a gateway to hell, meaning that investing in security to ensure the safety of your guests and staff will be of utmost importance. And of course, no one will really want to visit a Jurassic Park that doesn't have any cool and scary dinosaurs to look at, so you will constantly have to invest in the science department to that end as well. Park rating. The rating of your park will be a representation of how well you're doing, and your progress with all three departments, science, security, and entertainment, will feed into your park rating. Completing contracts and accomplishing objectives for all three will give you higher park ratings, and the higher your ratings, the more stuff you can unlock. The dinosaurs. But of course, just like any other Jurassic Park experience, the stars of the show and Evolution are going to be the dinosaurs, of which there are apparently going to be plenty in the game. From what we understand, there will be approximately 40 species of dinosaurs in total, and these will include everything from velociraptors and triceratops to the Tyrannosaurus and even the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World. Will more be added as DLC post-launch? Well, we don't know for sure yet, but it seems like a pretty safe bet. Managing dinosaurs. Managing the needs and traits of the dinosaurs in your park will also be a vital mechanic in Evolution, because if there's one thing the Jurassic Park movies have taught us over the years, it's that these aren't just attractions for the visitors. These are actual, living, breathing animals. Everything from the interaction a dinosaur has and needs with other animals in the park, to its personality traits, which we will get to in just a bit, to its nutrition and diet desires and requirements, to how authentic it is to the original genetic makeup. All of these will be things you will constantly have to keep an eye on. Dinosaur behavior. The dinosaurs are the star attraction of any Jurassic experience, as we've already said, and Evolution seems to know that fact very well. The dinosaurs in your park will have true and proper interactions with not only their environments, but with each other as well. Each one of them will have unique and specific traits, such as how aggressive or not that they are, and you'll have to keep an eye on this stuff constantly. While a notoriously aggressive animal may be good for business and attracting guests, it could also be a nightmare for security in the long run. Entertainment rides. But of course, the dinosaurs won't be the only attractions in the park. Sure, they're the main draw, but your theme park will still have more to offer, depending on what you decide, of course. To keep your park afloat, you'll require infrastructure and amenities for your guests, and these will come in the form of things like rides, shops, and restaurants, the entry fees for all of which will be set by you. In fact, you can also work on developing stuff right out of the movies themselves, like the monorail and the gyrospheres from Jurassic World. Emergency situations. But of course, what good is a dinosaur theme park if things don't eventually go horribly wrong? That's where all the fun begins, after all, right? And there will be plenty of those situations in Jurassic World Evolution. From power failures and dinosaur breakouts to even stuff like unpredictable weather and storms, the game will often throw new hurdles and objectives your way to deal with and ensure the park's proper functioning and management. Vehicles. It really looks like the developers Frontier are cramming as much detail into Jurassic World Evolution as they can. During the game, players will be able to control some vehicles, such as helicopters. In fact, you will also be able to drive your Ranger's 4x4 vehicles through your custom-built enclosures, which will allow you to look at the park's environments as well as the dinosaurs themselves up close in full detail. First person. Speaking of detail, certain sections of the game will also be playable in first-person view. Your park will, of course, have staff that functions as maintenance for any and all enclosures you build, and you will always have the option of playing as this maintenance staff from a first-person perspective. Doing so will give players the opportunity to look at their enclosures and the animals within in full, glorious detail. Dr. Ian Malcolm. Jeff Goldblum's character, Dr. Ian Malcolm, who was in the first two films and will also be returning for the upcoming Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, will also be included in the game, or his voice will be at the very least. He will be providing assistance to the players in a variety of ways, ranging from moral assistance to tactical aid. What's more, his character won't be the only one from the movies to be featured in Evolution, with each of the park's departments having characters from the movies to assist you throughout the game. INGEN database. The INGEN database will function as your codex in Jurassic World Evolution, and will have details on everything from the environments to the dinosaurs, while also providing you with background details and lore. For the dinosaur enthusiasts, which you have to be at least to some degree if you're a fan of this franchise, reading up about the majestic animals and learning more about them promises to be an enticing opportunity indeed. Photo mode. Photo modes have become a bit of a staple in the industry in recent years, so it's no surprise that Jurassic World Evolution will also have one. Players will be able to go around and take pictures of anything that catches their interest in the photo mode, while interestingly enough, taking photographs of the dinosaurs in the park will also allow them to make a bit of money to help with the park's progress. And that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched and want to see more from GamingBolt, you can always hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon next to it. That way you will never miss any of our videos.